I think that there's something in the roleplay ASMR community that we all kind of know, but don't really know how to acknowledge, and that is that audios have been getting more explicit as of late. I've seen some thumbnails that I don't know how to react to, and I've heard some audios that I wasn't sure how to react to. I'm not here to call out any creators because everyone is within their right to make these kinds of audios or enjoy these kinds of audios. But I think we have to consider who our audience is. I think it's safe to say, from my comment sections, my audience is probably teenage boys, and I'm fine with that. I know that. I'm aware that that's my audience. And we all know our audience. Each of us know our channel's audience. And yet I'm seeing a lot of explicit content on channels that I know are probably watched by teenage girls. You know, the internet is increasingly becoming a place that is not suitable for children. It's not really child friendly anymore. And I'm afraid that the ASMR roleplay community is continuing that theme. And what I'm trying to say is that people are putting explicit content out there in a community that they know is largely participated in by children. I've come to find in my time in this community that a lot of the people who make roleplay ASMR are also children. And when I say children, I mean people under 18. I know a lot of teenagers think that they are very mature and they are basically not children, but they're children. That's what I'm saying in this video. My point here is that a lot of channels that may start out totally innocent and just as a fun hobby may turn into more explicit content, and I don't want the children who make content to feel pressured to make more explicit content because those videos are obviously very popular. I know that my yandere video was the first video to blow up on my channel. It's really, I feel like it's the only reason I have any kind of relevance at all. And I tried really hard to make that video as innocent as possible. Tried to make it just normal yandere anime antics. But I still got comments that made me feel concerned. And there was only one that I felt was bad enough to be worth deleting. But I received that comment nonetheless. I think that as a community, we should try to separate ourselves from this kind of mature way that this is going and try to lean ourselves back into the ASMR comfort genre. I realize that most videos are still like that, but every day I feel like I'm seeing us lean more and more into a different kind of genre. There are a lot of children in this community, and I think we owe it to them to not give them some trauma, if you know what I mean. A lot of people in my generation wished that we didn't have the internet access that we did as children. What we saw did not really make our lives better. And I don't want this community to become one of those things that people in the future look back on and think, wow, maybe I shouldn't have been looking at that as a child. Maybe I shouldn't have been a part of that community as a child. So I think we should keep certain stuff on Patreon.